guys, so welcome to today's video, and today is going to be my January book haul, and let me just tell ya, it's a big one and I had no intentions of buying this many books, but I got a little out of control this month and what can I say, I'm a booktuber, I buy a lot of books. Let's just get into this overly large book haul. I have a lot of books. I have 16 books to talk about, which is a lot for me. So the first two books I actually got in the mail. Did I film an unboxing clip for this? I just came home from school and I got a chapters package. So I'm very excited. I ordered this with another gift card that I got for Christmas. Let us try this. So the first book I got is Moxie by Jennifer Matthew. So I bought this book because Julia over from A Reader's World, one of my very best friends, loves this book and has been raving about it a lot recently. And so I saw it on there and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. So I'm very excited about this. I don't really know what it's about. I think it's just about this girl who's experiencing some sexism in her school, and so she like forms this feminist group or something. I don't know, but it seems very empowering and very interesting. I'm really excited about this one. Oh my god. So I got Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy. It's essentially about this girl who identifies as a lesbian, I think, and then she gets a crush on a boy and she gets all confused and she realizes that sexuality is fluid, or seems very, very interesting. So then I picked up a couple of books over at Value Village. So I picked up two Nicholas Sparks books, because the first book I bought is his newest book, which is 2 by 2. All I really know is that this guy, main character, gets divorced and has to deal with being a single parent, and that's all I really know. Maybe some rekindled love. It's Nicholas Sparks. It's probably something along those lines, but I'm very, very excited to get to this one. And then I also bought Last Song by Nicholas Sparks in hardcover. So I already own two of the copies of The Last Song. But it's my favorite Nicholas Sparks book, and I'll show you my other copies just real quick here. But this is my original copy, and it is so beat up. Like, it's literally falling apart, which is why I bought this copy at Value Village. It's in almost perfect condition, so I was like, okay, this will be my reading copy, this will be my sentimental original copy. And when I saw this one in hardcover, I was like, well, it's beautiful, and I can annotate it. So this will be my annotated copy, this will be my reading copy, and this will be my sentimental copy. And I went to Walmart, and I just always look at their discounted book table, all the books that are 40% off, and I found The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This book has been hyped up so hard on BookTube. This is another one of Julia's favorites. It's becoming a movie this year. I don't know a lot about this book. I know that it's about this girl named Star, and she witnesses her best friend getting shot, and she ends up having to be a witness in his trial or whatever. I don't really know. But it's based off of the Black Lives Matter movement, so that's pretty interesting. And it was 40% off, and I was like, you know what, if you're not going to buy it now, while it's 40% off, you're never going to buy it. And I know that if I didn't, like, I know that if I don't buy it, I'm going to regret it. So I just went ahead and bought it, and I am excited to read it before the movie comes out. So my school had a book sale. Every book there was 25 cents, but they're mainly books from the public library that were discarded, they no longer wanted. So they do all have library stickers on them except for one book. So the first book I got is On the Fence by Casey West. Started reading it for the biannual bibliothon, and I got 30 pages in and then I was just not feeling it. This book is essentially just about this girl who has a few brothers, and the guy next door is like her brother. As they get older, she realizes, hey, I like you. And it's basically a boy next door kind of story. The next book is The Last Time We Say Goodbye by Cynthia Hand. I know nothing about this book except that it deals with suicide, and I think the main character's brother commits suicide. That's all I really know though. The best book that I found in this little haul here is the only one that was not a library book. It is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I have no idea what this book's about. I have no idea. But there's a movie. I'm really excited. So, yeah. The next two books I got are Christmassy books. So the first one is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Kahn and David Levithan. I've heard quite mixed reviews on this. I think I've heard more bad than good. And honestly, this was like an impulse buy because I hated Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist by these authors. I hated it so much. It was god-awful. So I don't really know why I bought this one. It was 25 cents. Oh, what can I say? The other Christmas story was My True Love Gave to Me, 12 Holiday Stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins. I've been wanting this book ever since it came out, and I never bought it. I bought it for 25 cents and I'm super happy. The last book that I got from that book sale is In Real Life by Cory Doctorow and Jen Wang. So I read this book a couple years ago, you guys. It is a graphic novel, a really cool graphic novel about this girl who's like really into this video game. And like, I don't even remember. But it was really, really good. And I was like, for 25 cents, why not? Because graphic novels are expensive as hell. And I don't feel like buying them. But it's just beautiful. I love the art in it so much. So I highly recommend you guys pick this one up if you really like graphic novels. And then yesterday, I went to Valley Village and I picked up two more books. I picked up the Shadowhunters Codex by Cassandra Clare and Joshua Lewis, which I have no intention of ever reading it. Like, here's the thing. I picked this up a couple of years ago, read a few pages, never finished it. I saw it at Valley Village, $6. And I was like, you know what? It's beautiful. I'm a book collector. I have issues. I have a book buying problem. And then the other book that I bought from Valley Village is My Heart and Other Black Holes by Jasmine Warga. I have heard very mixed reviews about this book. I know that Jessie the reader loves it, and that's all that I really remember, but I do remember hearing some not so great things about it. It's essentially about these characters who make a suicide pact. I really want to read this book. I placed an order that contained two books, and the first book was Meet Cute, Some People Are Destined to Meet, a short story anthology by various authors. This is an anthology that has been going around on BookTube all month, and I was intrigued from the very first person who talked about it, because Meet Cute is essentially the moment when two people who end up falling in love meet. If that makes any sense. It's just a term for the moment when two people meet, and all of these short stories are about that moment, and all here for this. And then the next book I got, I'm going to talk about with another book because they kind of go together. So the book I got in that order is The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings, and then today I bought Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. So the reason I'm talking about these together is because I went to the Zenith tour tonight and I met them, and I'm honestly over the moon. I have a vlog that should be up before this video, so you guys can go check that out. I talk about the whole experience, but spoiler alert, it was one of the best author experiences I have ever had, if not the best author experience I've ever had. I had a great time and I'm so over the moon happy. So I'm going to talk about The Murder Complex first. So this book came out a long time ago in like 2013 or something, and I've been wanting to read it since then, but I just never bought it because honestly I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I have no idea. But on the back it says, "Welcome to the Murder Complex. You cannot see us, you cannot feel us, but we are here and we control your every move." So we follow our main character Meadow and our main character Zephyr, and it says on the front, she's trained to survive and he's programmed to kill. She signed this one, and it's beautiful. She wrote my name so beautifully. I love it. She put "Be Fearless." Zenith. So I started reading Zenith in line, but I was just too excited and there was so much like noise going on around me that I didn't want to read it without like retaining any information. So I got to page 35. And I liked what I had read, but like I said, it wasn't really concentrating. Like, I read the same page. It must have been like 3 times without even realizing that I was reading the same page. Because I was just so out of it. This book is gorgeous. I'm so happy to own it. I'm so happy to have it signed by them. This is what it looks like. Sasha chose Saturn, which I think is so cute. I'm honestly just really happy. I've heard mixed reviews about this book, but I really want it to be good. I really, really want to love it. And apparently A lot of people say that it's a very typical sci-fi story, but it is about space pirates and it's an all-girl crew and like a mission goes awry or something. I don't even really know, but I'm very, very excited. But that was my overly large book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a huge thumbs up if you did enjoy. Comment down below what books you bought this month, or if you've read any of these books that I've bought in. If you went to the Zenith tour at any point this month, let me know down below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I recently hit 400 subscribers and I just want to say thank you, and I will see you guys next time.